Good morning, everyone. This is your boy Gary El Maestrito, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a pressure slash vacuum test on an 036 chainsaw. For this test, we're going to use 4 tools. We're going to use a plug that goes into the spark plug hole. We're going to use some rubber block offs for the exhaust and the intake side. And we're going to use the pump, the pressure vacuum pump with the line, and we're gonna use some soapy water to test for the leaks. Tests can sometimes be a little bit tricky. I always test the top side first, and then the bottom side. So you're gonna do pressure first and then vacuum. Some pressure tests, sometimes they leak. Well, when you do a pressure test, you're testing it for the top side. Mostly you're testing the to see if there's any gasket leaking, whether it's from the cylinder or a manifold or an impulse line, or cracks in the cylinder itself. I've seen it. Sometimes when you test on pressure sides, you will also see seals leaking. Now seals, you mostly do a vacuum test for that. For a pressure test, you'll see it bubbling out, and a vacuum test, you'll see it sucking in these soapy water. So I already have this saw hooked up. So I'm gonna show you the saw. I already know it's leaking, but I'm gonna show you how it leaks, bubbling out, and I'm gonna then change the pump to vacuum and show you how it sucks up. So if you don't see the test, if the test passes pressure, always do your vacuum test. Test those seals, and see where the leak is coming from. If it should hold 5 bar on both sides on pressure and on vacuum. If it doesn't, test both sides. You get your soapy water and find that leak. Without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how I have this hooked up and how to do this test. So here's the plug on the cylinder. Here's the intake side. See how I block it off with this rubber? I use the carburetor, and I use the screws from the carburetor. They sell some adapters that you can put on there, but if the carburetor works, just use the carburetor and the screws. No need to go all fancy. Same thing with the exhaust. I use the exhaust screws. And here's the little rubber block off. So I'm gonna pump it up to 5 bar. And it should hold. But like I told you, this one's leaking. So it's going right down. Okay? So right there, you don't even go to your vacuum test yet. You want to see where this leak is coming from, because first you want to fix that. You want it to pass pressure, and then go to your vacuum side. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to pressurize the pump. Use my soapy water. And show you guys how this leaks. See that? See that? It's that seal that's leaking. And it's leaking pretty bad. Okay, I pressurized it. And then there's that leak. Okay? But sometimes, like I told you, it'll pass the top, it'll pass pressure, and the leak will be a seal, but it'll be sucking in air. So I just switched it over to vacuum, and I'm gonna show you guys how it's gonna look when a seal is leaking under vacuum. See that? See how it sucked up all the water? And that's all there is to it. You can apply this, like I said, to any kind of two-stroke engine out there. It can be Red Max, Husqvarna, whatever. Doesn't matter. You can even apply it to the ones that have valves on them. Now remember, this is a pressure slash vacuum test. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. You can also recommend any more videos. I'll be more than happy to put them out there. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time on the next video.